Now, I registered my own foundation, LUX Foundation, and the foundation goes all over the country. We do quite a few things. Security is one of them. We go to the borders and we help with manning the borders. And we go into schools, clean drugs in schools, and fight against gangsterism in schools, because we're not going to tolerate gangsters hiding behind school uniform. Ngwana wa tsamaya ka sethunya a kena ka 38 kwa ratlas a isa le student ke criminal masquerading as a student. And when you come in, you're going to treat that child as a criminal, not as a student. So these are some of the things that the foundation is doing. We are also going into farms, helping against farm murders, farm attacks, and a weak-minded person. If you want to say that, it's okay, because we are hypocrites in South Africa. The man we celebrated more than any other in South Africa, in the history of this country since 1994 at least, has always been Nelson Mandela. And Nelson Mandela advocated for unity amongst our people. Now, it was something that unfortunately was only said but never practiced. You've never seen practicing of people coming together. Where have you seen in South Africa young people honestly working even old people working together? There's an Indian kid, there's a colored kid, there's an Afrikaans kid here, and a white kid here, and a black kid here, and that's a unit that works together. So in the LUX Foundation, what I've done is I've created a platform that says we are not operating in anything divided. So our number one team, or any other team that operates anything in the foundation, must always have a representation of all our races that make up South Africa. So this is now us practicing the unity that some of our ancestors died for. Because our ancestors didn't die for us to come and do what they did to us. Because that's what history tells me. Even when I listen to Chris Haney's every interview, some of the interviews I can even quote him verbatim. I'm like, I listened to one interview a million times. So they never fought for black people to be superior. They fought for equality, those people. So for once, someone must practice this equality. Because even when you hear politicians speak, they will speak for their members or their people. You hear white people speak, they prioritize their people. You hear so we're saying as young people, we are done with that nonsense. We are actually going to come together. We are going to unite. We are going to make sure that every time you see LUX Foundation operate, there'll be an Afrikaans boy here. Afrikaans as ever, take Bures, coming from farms, out emerging from wherever they've been hiding, to come here. I've given them a platform. Indian boys that are often shy to even say anything because they're Indian, they're not black enough, they're not, because their classified politics says they are black, but they are Indian in their hearts. And colors who are also subjected to being black by political definition, but they have their own identity. I'm saying we have created a platform. We have literally created a platform that says we are operating together to take the country forward. We are not going to say that the spotlight is for LUX, the black child. No, not only the black child. We are all moving forward together, because if you leave people behind, the story of Shaka Zulu, the story of Jesus Christ, the story of anything, the story of, doesn't matter what you subscribe to, it always tells you that if you leave people behind, you are actually creating an enemy, and you are conditioning the enemy to be very strong. And at some point, it's just a matter of time, they'll come after you. So if you don't want enemies and you want to set a country that moves forward properly, you must be inclusive, not exclusive. You can't be for some and leave some people out.
Some people call you a sellout.
Oh, I'm happy because of those people who call me a sellout. They can't define sellout. Sellout from Ing? Eh? Oh, Lona no, what's a sellout? But Bashebi Lona no. They've used the term sellout. What are you selling out? What is a sellout?